Okay. Freeze transformations here. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the grid to tell me how big this thing needs to be, so that way I have even squares. So let me just set this guy up to be in like a 4x4 square. Let me see if I'm going to snap my pivot to this vertice here, which is going to be my middle. And we'll just snap him. What's going on? To the grid. Snapping you to the grid. Snapping you to the grid. You to the grid. And you to the grid. Okay. So if I do this correctly here, I should be able to copy. Where's my shape at? Center the pivot. Let me just D and V this thing so I can snap it to a vertice here. Oh my goodness. Okay, wait a minute. One more time. Okay, my only version that I have right now. I'm going to D and V and snap. Please move. I just want to snap it to a corner. I'm going to Shift D now and move this guy and snap it to this corner. Just keep doing that a couple of times. Now I have just like an infinite length of this thing that I want to use here. Okay, and okay, let's do combine. Combine it all together. All vertices, calling all vertices. Merge vertices. I really don't need like a big thing there, because they should be locked in now. I kind of want to see if this is going to work though. Hang on, let me, before I do anything here, let me snap my pivot. Good gravy, please, people. Please work for me. Wait, I want it to be on this side, sorry. Now do a Shift D to duplicate, and I'm just gonna snap it to this guy. Now this is actually not giving me what I want, because now that I'm looking at it, my my route needs to be a little bit thinner. But Cedric, I'll leave you to that. So, you know, make thinner cylinders when you're done with this demonstration. But I should just be able to keep hitting Shift D and do something like that. Before I get too far here though, maybe it might benefit me to fill this hole up a little bit. Let me try something. I'm just gonna put a little bit of a gap in here. I wonder if this will work. This might break things. And might is the key word here, might. I'm gonna select this guy from here and this guy from here and see if I could just bridge this together and fill in that hole. We'll see if this works. Bridge and break. Yeah, it's probably gonna break. Oh, it made it. It lives. So there we go. We get a little hole in there now. I'm not sure if I like this though. So here's what I'm going to do with this is come over here to this view here. Let's just grab all these vertices in the middle. Whoa, what's this guy? Let's grab all these vertices into the middle. Let's do a merge vertice on them. Bump up that threshold pretty good. And then I'm just gonna, let's just convert this to edges. Nope. Not all of that. I'm just gonna deselect all of this. Deselect those edges and just delete those edges. So now I got that nice and clean in there. I should be able to delete all these edges hopefully too. Unless this model is still messed up. Yeah, it's still messed up, I guess. Okay, so probably need to clean that up before we get too far into things. This is going to be beneficial to you if you do it the right way. And I just want to make sure that that is kind of coming off as being clear here. Let's see, where do I end this thing though? Because I could tile this thing. No, it's still leaving gaps in here though. No, I'm not comfortable with this method. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna see if I can go back. Bridging this has just made some really nasty stuff there that I'm not comfortable with. I would rather just go in and just fill all the holes afterwards, if that makes sense to you. Okay, let me just delete this guy. Shift D, snap to a V. Yeah, I agree with that. It seems safer. Get yourself a grid. You're gonna need a good grid though, because honestly, like your knife has to basically go diagonal because these guys are going diagonal. You want this to be like something that'll fit that diagonal blade in there, or the handle at least. So let's combine all of this together. Let's go to vertice mode and merge those vertices now. It should work because all everything's lined up. I wonder. I'm gonna grab this outside edge and see if I can do something real quick. It's like a longer one. This one's shorter. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna try to do. I'm gonna get rid of all of this and see if I can close in on this. I grabbed the outside edge. And I'm gonna see if I can't just like, no, not that. I'm going to hold shift and just select everything else but that. And that just selected all of that stuff there. I also need to make sure that I select all this other stuff outside of it. No. Okay, we're still selected on the inside here. I'm just using like process of elimination here to just get rid of all this other stuff. Because I only want these guys selected, and it looks like it's working. Okay, Now, if this works out the right way, I should be able to just do a fill hole. Oh my goodness. Bold moves from your instructor. I'm confident in that. Actually, I like this thing being hard. I would say, you know, once you get to it, no. Once things get to it, you know, doing some bevels in here would probably be beneficial to you. Okay, so we have this thing gridded out now. What I would recommend you do after that is to like make a cylinder and like get your knife shape set. Start figuring out that knife shape. And do a Boolean on this guy, basically. I'm just gonna do like a simple shape. I'm not gonna work on that shape of your knife right now. I'll do like one more interesting little thing in the middle probably. You know, usually knives have like a, you know, little depression for the handhold, whatever the heck it is, right? Let's save this again, because this might not be pretty. And afterwards too, I would say try to delete out these edge loops in the middle probably. Because there's definitely some n-gons in there. But a nice corner to corner shape like this, we select the shape that we want to keep. And then this one, I believe we want to do like intersection now, maybe? Oh, that's like a big fat nothing. Get out of here. No. Let me just do a Boolean tool here and apply it and just work through it. See what works here. Intersection, edge, difference, union. Okay, we're kind of getting something there. It definitely messed up the edges on some of these, but most of it seems to be doing the right thing. I wish it would have cut that shape out, basically, though. I don't know. I don't know why it's treating this thing so weirdly. It might benefit you too to once again, like, you know, maybe do like a smooth on this guy as well, to just get that shape, you know, a little bit rounder. It's gonna take a little bit of work to figure out like what order this needs to be in. When you select these things, because that's a big part that gets played here. So let me try the different order then, because this guy was first and then yeah, this guy was first. No, this one was first. So now let me try it a different way now. Nothing there. Nothing there. Yeah, this is I may have to go to the legacy to do this one. Oops, hang on a minute. Let's just go to options here and use legacy. I think I need legacy intersection though. Whoa, there it is. We found it. All right, legacy intersection. There it is. Yeah, I don't like the bottom of this thing. Bottom's pretty garbage. So I would just grab a lot of that and delete it. And just kind of work off of this though now. Like you have what you need to. Extrude some edges off of it. And just kind of slope down from there. Because your knife, you know, your knife has like a little bit of a slope to it that happens. You know, you definitely want to clean some of this stuff up probably. If this is too many edge loops for you, which it might be, hopefully you'll be able to just select whole edge loops and just kind of go in and start deleting them, kind of thing. But you know, that's a lot better than you trying to go through and do all that by hand, basically. This was a trial, guys. I'm sorry. This thing takes some time to do. The diamond pattern isn't lined up the way that I would have wanted it to be, probably. So, you know, there's some things that we're learning from this, but there it is. And, you know, this recording is definitely going to get saved, so I don't have to do this again.